Welcome back, 360 Strong Women, my strong after 50 women. We want to be bone strong. We want to be heart strong. And we want to feel amazing, especially in these later years in life. And how can we do that? We can jump train. We can lift heavy. We can do our balance and flexibility. Those are the things that we need to be doing. In today's video, if you're looking for something to boost your heart health, to strengthen your bones and improve your balance and increase your energy, if you have low energy and you need to build some what we call ATP in your system, that's that energy that keeps us going. It's like putting premium gasoline in your tank. Then this is the video for you. We're going to do some cardio intervals, 30 seconds at a time, different types, different planes of motion, and definitely with some jumping. Now, if jumping is out for you, I just did a video on chair jumping. You could turn that video on and tune into that. You can also modify a lot of these moves. Today's jumping routine is going to combine easy to follow movements with functional fitness exercises designed specifically for women over 50. But remember, it's not about being perfect. You're right where you should be. It's about moving consistently. I'm always going to tell you that consistency is going to be your best friend in this. Keep strengthening, keep building your strength, keep creating a body that supports the life you want to live. And in order to do that, we have to practice and be consistent with that movement. We want to move every day. We want to make it varied. This is just another way to make it varied. We want to make our heart strong. And in order to do that, build energy, we need to do cardiovascular training. And that's what this is all about. It's going to include things like jumping jacks and skaters and jump rope and grapevine and things that you may be familiar with. And if you know how to modify that and you need a modification, you can do that. We want to have a tempo that's going to make you hot and sweaty, have some labored breathing, but not so much that you feel nauseous or sick or you can't catch your breath. So whatever tempo that is for you that makes you hot and sweaty, have some labored breathing, like I'm breathing heavy, but I could answer a question, Beth. If you asked me a question, I could answer it for you. That's kind of where you want to be. So always test that. And then when we stop, so we're going to do 30 seconds of work. When we stop, I want you to keep moving your body in some capacity so that you don't get a thing called blood pooling. We don't want that. And we need to lower that heart rate, but we need to keep that oxygenated blood moving through the body so it doesn't hit the muscle and hurt you. So we want to keep doing that. And we also want to keep your head above your heart. We're not bending over and stopping and going, like bending over. So you'll get dizzy doing that. We don't want you to do that. I'm not there to spot you. So just a quick couple tips about cardio. And you could walk around after each one if you need to do that. That's perfectly and probably the best bet for you. But you could step side to side. You can reach up and get that oxygen slowed down, but you're still moving. Moving is the name of the game today. Modify as needed. Work at your own pace, that tempo that we were talking about. Consistency always beats perfection. To warm up dynamically, just like we always do, we're going to go through some of those moves. They'll be more modified, so then you'll have a modification. And then when I get to it, do the core part of the workout, 30 seconds. And I'm going to stretch it out and cool you down. Cardiovascular jump training for your heart health, your bone health, and your energy. Strong After 50 workout is done and in the books. Let's get started. You're going to put out a mat just so that you don't slide, make it safe. Put on your sneakers, something that's supportive for you, and grab some water, and then meet me on the mat, and we're going to get started. First thing I want to do always is a dynamic warm-up. So we're just going to start to step side to side and increase and build that energy for you. We want to get that oxygenated blood revved up, your metabolic system revved up. I want you to be burning calories after I'm gone. After you've turned me off, you're still going to be burning that system, and that's going to be really good. You're building energy. Every time you move your body, you build what's called ATP in your system. Again, like putting gasoline in your tank so that you got energy to get you through the day. Yes, even past that 3 o'clock, oh my goodness, I'm getting tired time of day. You know what I'm talking about. Let's twist out our spine. I want to get your muscles warmed up. Get your ligaments and tendons also warmed up. Get that cartilage warmed up. And we're going to begin to start to move that body. Range of motion. Now go ahead and bring your knees up to your chest. Open up your glutes. Now I'm going to cross mine over just to open up those obliques. And I want to push my hip flexor back to stretch that out a little bit. You've warmed up with me before. If you've been with us, you know what we're doing. If you haven't, don't forget to hit our button, like, subscribe, and share. You don't want to miss out on all the information that I have to share with you. And these workouts that are going to help us stay strong and thrive through our life. And do a little squat. A little side to side. Nice. And then a modified jack. A modified skater. So you'll know. Here's how I get those obliques when I skate. A grapevine. Telling my brain and my body what we're going to be doing. I'm going to add a jack on the end. And grapevine that out. Add another jack. And grapevine that out. Jump rope. Body slam, which would be a mountain climber if we're in a prone position. You can always do it this way. It's great core work too. And I want you to twist this out. Now I'm going to take this nice and wide. I'm going to start to work that lymphatic system. Because we want to get all the fluid in our body moving. Always, so we're not so bloated. Feel better. And then I'm just going to come around. Also going to build energy. Work range of motion. Nice golf swing or a wood chop. And then to the other side. Alternate your arms. Let's get that flow. And notice how I'm really nice and soft in the wrists, like Qigong, like Tai Chi, right? Nice wrist, roll them out. In case we're on our wrist today, which we may be. I'm going to tap the inside of my heel, open up those hips, tap back, hamstring curl. Probably be doing that today as well. Take that nice sumo, breathe up, exhale out. Bring your toes to 12 o'clock. Do this nice wave with me. Get up on your toes so that you can open up those calves. Nice. Open that up again. And then knees high. Bring them together. Now, if you wanted to do just our lymphatic warm-up and take each of these exercises and do a minute each, you're going to get a pretty good cardio workout. So if that seems like that's where I want to start, then start there. Wood chop, around, waves, alternating, big opening, dip opening, sumo, breathe up and down, knees to chest, arms out. Work that 1 minute of each of those, and you've got a pretty good modified cardio workout for you. You can do it that way. Go ahead, breathe that up and exhale that away. Now that our body is nice and warmed up, we're going to head into the core part of our cardiovascular bone density building workout. And I'm going to go 30 seconds. We're going to start with hamstring curls. So I'm going to be very exaggerated with my arms. Come back, tap, balance, come back, tap. So I'm bringing my arms in and out this way, nice for the latissimus dorsi, and we're bouncing on one leg, getting those hamstrings and working that cardiovascular system. Now when you land, right, purposefully, intentionally, so that you can work those bones. It's more of a modified thing. We're going to start there for you, and we're going to build up to it. And we work hamstring curls. Don't forget, you need to breathe. You need to breathe. Hold your breath and cardio. Look how animated I am. This is what we want. We want animated movements. The bigger the move, the more work you're doing. Make it very animated. And then march that out. Now remember, we want to keep moving our body so that we don't get blood pooling. We're going to go right into our waves, up onto those toes. And work. Keep your head above your heart. And move that body. So we're going to grapevine that out. You can breathe up. Exhale that down. Breathe up. Exhale that down. Nice. Next one. Should be breathing heavy. Labored breathing. But you can ask and answer a question. Grapevine. 2 jacks. Grapevine. 2 jacks. Here we go. Grapevine, 2 jacks. 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 Grapevine. Nice. You can turn it. Grapevine and 2 jacks. March that out or keep grapevining through. Take your arms out of it. You can push them here. Slow that down. Perfect. All right. Should be feeling good. Now we have done right side, left side. We have done sagittal. And now we're going to do a full body jumping jack. Work. So you could do circle jacks if you wanted. If you need to get off of your toes and get into the calves rather than your calves. Get into your quads rather than your calves. You can do it that way. You can be here. Nice. March that out. Step side to side. Breathe that up. Exhale out. Breathe that up. Exhale out. All right. Skaters are next. And we work. Now you could land on one foot and work at balance at the same time. You can go really fast. You can jump really high. Jump down. You can do it that way. You decide what you need for today. Is it balance? Is it jump training? Is it cardiovascular training? Is it energy? Or is it just fun? You pick. Just say all of them. And march that out. So I want you to step side to side. Breathe up. Exhale out. Step side to side. We're going to cool it down a little bit. A little high-low. Because I'm going to take you down to the floor. And we're going to do a few things down closer to the floor and still work your cardio. And it's going to be prone and coronal. So right side, left side. And see how you do with this. Grab a sip of water. Don't gulp it. Just get a sip and then meet me on the floor. Before we go into a prone position, we're going to do mountain climbers for sure. But I want to do these little yogi squats side to side. They're called yogi kips. If you can't get down really low, so if you've been practicing your yogi squat and you can be here, this is great. That's where I want you. Or here, great. If you're not quite there yet, you can do just a side to side squat, or you can do these side to side squats, right? And make it cardio. You can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be really low like this. I'm going to push, hop, push, hop. So cardio, jump training, hips, getting you balanced and getting your hips open that help you what? Get up off the floor without your hands. So multitasking. And we work. Keep your head above your heart. And notice how far I'm going. End to end. Nice. Ooh, your quads are going to burn. But that's okay. You've got this. And release. Now, to release this, notice that my head is still above my heart, but I need to put my knees in extension. It's still above my heart, and I'm just going to roll that up. So I want to put my legs now in extension. They've been in flexion like this all that time, and landing and jumping and moving. Great. I'm breathing heavy from that one. That's a lot of work. You can breathe that up. Exhale that down. Breathe that up again. And exhale that down. That's a hard one. So again, you could always just do side to side. Again, keeping your head above your heart. Now, we want to work into those mountain climbers. If being on your wrist, too much, Beth. I can't do that quite yet, but I'm doing the strengthening of my wrist flexors and extensors. I'm doing carry grip work that you showed me in the other videos, right? Wink, wink. You're doing that, squeezy ball, getting them nice and strong so you can be on your wrist. But if you're not quite there yet, you can do what we call body slams. Same thing, you're just standing upright rather than being in a prone position. Now, from a prone position standpoint, heart goes to gravity. You're going to feel this a lot more than if you were standing. So you have to contemplate, what do I need more? And what can I do that's going to, one, have great form, and then two, I can sustain it for 30 seconds. Which one is it going to be? And you can try both of them and see which one works better. It's challenging, but you can keep your form. All right, mountain climbers are next. Go into a prone position like this. My heart's going to go to gravity, and I'm going to feel like I'm working a little harder. That's okay. And we work. Keeping that head above your heart, pulling your abs in tight, and breathing. Exhale, exhale. Lengthening out that spine. Breathe. 3, 2, and rest that out. Really good. Now, if you need to, move in a body part, but if it has to be wrist flexors and extensors, open and close, still moving a body part. If you need to come around, do that. If you need to stand up and walk, do that. Just depends on what your cardio fitness level is. The more you do this, the more you stay consistent with this, the easier this is going to get. So once 30 seconds is, that's super easy. Whiz right through that one, not really breathing heavy. Then move the time or add more exercises or move faster in those exercises. Get more exercising in that short amount of time, or move your time like to 45 seconds or a minute. You can do that. All right. We've got a very challenging one right now, and on the wrist flexors, donkey kicks. So I'm going to show you 2 ways. And it's in inversion. So again, your heart's going to be prone, and your hips are going to be up here, and your head's going to be down here. You need to have some upper body strength to do this, but I'm going to show you a modified way first, and then we're going to move from there. So my hips are up. My hands are here. Now I can take my foot and just kick it over here and do it that way. So a little jump training, a little cardiovascular work because you're of where I've positioned you. Or you can take both feet up and jump in your donkey kick. I want you to decide. Now, if both of those are out, practice getting up off the floor for 30 seconds without your hands. Remember that fitness assessment. If you haven't, go back into our playlist and practice those 5 fitness assessments, or sit to stand, or carry and grip, or get up off the floor and balance. So you could also balance on one foot. This is balance also because you're hopping from one foot and landing. All right. So pick the one that works for you for today. Always meet yourself where you are. Up levels you if you need it, but other places to go if you need that as well. All right, and we work. Oh. And done. You're done. Step side to side. Grapevine it out. Step side to side. Breathe that up. Exhale it out. Breathe that up. Exhale it out. Really good job. That one's a hard one. I haven't done those in a long time. I'm feeling that. All right. There's always room to move and improve. So we started out with those hamstring curls, did body waves, mountain climbers, jumping jack, skaters, yogi kips. I love those. And we just did donkey kicks. So lots of good cardio moves, 30 seconds at a time. Again, you can do all the qigong lymphatic moves at the very beginning a minute each. Do that. And last one, I just want to twist this out. Come nice and wide. We'll do this Qigong. While you're cooling this down, just twist that out. That should feel good. Breathe that in, exhale that out. And I'm going to stretch you out. So we did approximately 10 cardio body weight moves for cardiovascular heart health, for bone strength, for balance. And we did it 30 seconds at a time. Not much of a tilt here now. Do this one. Not much of time in between. I didn't give you too much time to rest. A little bit depending on what we were doing. Roll the shoulders, elbows, because again, I'm giving you the good information, but I'm not there to spot you or to have invested enough time in each and every one of you to see exactly where you're at, to give you some other tips on that. So try to provide the tips as we go, and then I'm leaving it in your trusty hands and body to figure out what works for you. How do you meet yourself where you are? Take the information, put it into action. So I really want my words to land with you. Do this, be safe, have this kind of form. But then I also want you to have some autonomy in deciding, so we collaborate together, right? Here's the information. What is going to be critical, a critical element for you? What do you need more? Cardiovascular training, bone density training, balance training? Where do you need to be today? And what is going to fulfill you for today? This workout, short, 10 exercises, 30 seconds each, going over some form and things like that. But what is it that's going to propel you then to go to the next step? Find that you needed more time because you didn't feel the cardiovascular fitness, right? You felt like, I'm good. Could you pick it up? Do you need to go faster? Do you need to go slower? Did you need to modify some? Were you not sure about the form? Leave me questions below. I will make sure that I answer them. And hopefully, if you have a question, remember, questions are great because I guarantee you somebody else has the same question. And I like to get good science-backed, evidence-backed information out to you to help you along your wellness journey. We're just stretching while we're doing that, and you can still be moving if your heart rate's still up. So the more cardiovascular fit you are, the less time you need to recover. So that's another measurement that you could use, right? It took me, 20 seconds to recover, or it takes me 45 seconds to recover, or it takes me this long to recover. That's an indicator for you, and then you can work on that and say, okay, I've been practicing this, I've been doing this, and it doesn't take me as long to recover. That's what's so great about our watches, where we can set timers, because then that gives you a measuring guide of, I'm becoming cardiovascularly fit. I can take in big deep breaths, I can exhale big deep breaths for a long period of time and then get all the air out. I can put all the air in. Box breathing will really help you with that, will really work your lungs like muscles and make them cardio fit as well. So then when you do workout like this, it's a little easier to do. But consistency in this is going to be your best friend. And I would suggest that you can do a little bit of cardio every day. It's cardiovascular stuff, but I would also suggest make it vary, make it different. One day you can do it like this, body weight training, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, keep doing that. You could do Tabatas, 20 seconds, 10 seconds off 8 times. You could go for a walk and make it a steady state aerobic walk where you're walking, nice Sunday walk, nice long, steady as you go, rate and make it longer time. And you could do a interval walk where you're walking as fast as you can. Then maybe you do 5 squats, and then you walk as fast as you can. And then you do lunges, then you walk as fast as you can, then you do push-ups. You can do interval like that, or you can just shorten the time and walk as fast as you can in that amount of time and make it very interval. You could add a weighted vest to your walk one day, but not every day. Make it varied. Always make it varied. It makes your body work harder for you. All right, I'm going to bring this leg up and work around at that ankle joint because we were jumping. So you want to be kind to your ankles and your feet. You carry a lot of the load. But once you practice this and keep doing it, it feels easy. So you feel a little light and tight. You feel lighter on your body because your body is denser and can take the load. It's not so frail. But how do we get there? We have to load the body. We have to work the body. Has to be. And you can always practice heel, 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 toe, 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 heel, 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 toe, 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 toe. Or hit our button, like, subscribe, and share. Go into that playlist and do the chair jumping to start. That's a very good way to start on that plyometric road to plyometrics, as we say, road to jump training. Because we do need to keep our bone density, our mineral density, remodeling and moving and getting dense. Perfect. Around to the back. Breathe that up. Nice long stretch. Sometimes when you do body weight exercises and you're jumping, at the end you don't feel as tall. You might feel a little compressed, right? So lengthen your body out. Lengthen through the body. You might want to twist it open. And then the other side. Twist it open. Take that big breath up. Exhale that away. You should be nice and recovered. Go in peace. Your cardio, strong after 50, jump training for heart health, for energy, and for bone strength workout is in the books. We did body weight training today. Are there other exercises that you can do body weight training? Yes, there's a ton. Could you dance around and make it an aerobic choreographed workout? Yes, absolutely. We'll have some modified versions of that in our playlist, so you can always play around with that. Make it fun. Cardio should be fun. Put on your favorite playlist and go for it. You did a fantastic job today. Every jump, every shuffle, every squat, every step completed is an investment in your future well self. So you can thrive through your life, even in these later stages of life. Remember that strong isn't about doing more. We train smarter, not harder. About consistently doing what helps your body stay resilient, mobile, and capable. And that's what the name of the game is. Now, we have to lift heavy. We have to do our cardio, our flexibility, our balance, but we are going to do it smarter because I'm going to program it for you. And all you have to do is like, subscribe, and share, and then hit play, do the work, and then go about your day knowing that you have done something great for your body and yourself. Till next time, stay connected, stay confident, and stay 360 strong. I'll see you for the next video. Bye.